We're coming to you from the Radford Studio Center lot in Studio City, right over the hill from Hollywood. This is the place where dreams are made, legends are born.
Hello and welcome to The Lot. I'm Marquina Brown in for Suzanne Marquez. The Price is Right has new digs and a new season debuting on Monday. And Suzanne went behind the scenes with Drew Carey and the crew as they taped their first episodes.
Hey everybody, come on down for The Price is Right in beautiful Glendale, California. And now, here's your host, Drew Carey.
TV's #1 daytime series, The Price is Right, is now in a new studio with a state-of-the-art set.
Tiffany is our very first contestant at Haven Studios, season 52. Congratulations.
The longest running game show in TV history, the Emmy Award-winning The Price is Right, is back for its 52nd season.
Look at this, we have a full audience. It's going to be a great hour. Let's get it started with the first prize up for bids today in season 52 of The Price is Right.
So it feels so good to be on the set. Is it bigger?
It feels the same to me somehow, or maybe a little bit. I don't know. It's if I don't think about it, I swear I'm back in the same old set back in Television City.
It looks amazing, doesn't it? It really does, because all the LEDs, all the bright lights. I look better in low light, like really like one candle. But I appreciate that's not good for network television. So, but yeah, it's so bright.
Welcome everybody. Say hi to my friend George Gray.
The show is welcoming a full studio audience for the first time since 2020.
The other studio was nice and large and airy, but this studio over here is cozy and beautiful. I'm closer to Drew.
The vibe is off the charts, really. It's nothing like anywhere else. Everyone's having a good time. Everyone wants everyone to win. It's just good vibes.
Check out the new stage.
I do always say, I am going to just train wreck your name. If your name is Andrea or Andrea, same name. I don't know which one it is.
I am backstage here at The Price is Right, standing next to the crown jewel of the show. Oh yes, the wheel. There's only one other permanent fixture of a game here. And if you can't guess it, don't worry. She's right here. Plinko!
Well, you're the first person to do it in the new studio. You're going to play Plinko for a chance to win up to $50,000.
Try to drop it right below the N, right on the top, and let it go. Don't spin it. Don't throw it. Just let it go from the N, right in the middle.
You know what? You could have a whole book on this. Secrets.
Yeah.
Just like how they do for Vegas gambling.
Yeah. I mean, I won't guarantee a win, but it's better.
Aside from Plinko, the only other original game is the iconic Big Wheel. Contestants have been spinning since the show's debut in 1972. But everything new is committed to preserving the classic legacy of The Price is Right.
Pop some bubbly and celebrate our brand new stage with this bar cabinet.
I can't wait to see the new set there. The milestone 35th season premiere of The Amazing Race premieres next week, starting at the landmark Hollywood sign in Los Angeles. 13 teams of 2 will set off on an epic race around the world for the chance to win the $1 million grand prize. Host Phil Kogan has more and your inside look.
We're starting The Amazing Race 35. Welcome to Hollywood! We were thinking of an iconic place to start The Amazing Race, and we thought, why not celebrate 100 years of the Hollywood sign at the start of this amazing race? Good luck, travel safe, go! One of the things that's really special about season 35 is the fact that we get 90-minute episodes, so we're able to share more of the world with the audience. We have no non-elimination legs, but we also have 13 dynamic teams of 2, which means that it is only going to be more difficult to win this amazing race.
So this is kind of her dream.
She's like, I'll tag along.
Yeah,
I'll tag along in your dream.
We haven't lived together in over 10 years and kind of our last hurrah.
They told me I couldn't have children. So to actually do something like this with her is amazing.
I've watched the
show for years and always thought I could do it. We're going to find out now. We're going to have to put our money where our mouth is. This is the most exciting moment of my adult life.
We are bringing back a couple of game-changing elements. First and foremost, the Express Pass. The team that wins it can skip any task that they don't want to complete. And then a new twist on the U-turn.
I'm a little nervous, but also so excited.
Amazing Race winners Derek and Claire will actually be handing over a clue.
That is correct.
The world will see that my dad has no fear.
What's the number one thing you're looking forward to, Rob?
Our strategy is to race every leg like it's the finals. We're here to win $1 million, and we want to use every tool that the race affords us.
We're not the youngest, we're not the fastest, but we just want to make sure that we really run it smart. One thing I'm really looking forward to on the race is the cultural experiences.
Now they're going to be going back to airports and really fighting to be able to get on those first flights. We will also be getting to a place that we have never been to before. Slovenia is this beautiful country, so that's where we're going to be going this season.
If you have a love for travel and a love for watching people blossom in their relationships, it never stops being that incredible show that The Amazing Race was when it first came out.
I think people are just excited to see old school race back in play.
That is one of my favorite shows. Can't wait to see that. Don't miss the 35th season premiere featuring 90-minute episodes all season long, Wednesday, September 27th. Following the season premiere of Survivor, of course, on CBS, and available to stream live and on demand on Paramount+. Season 10 of the hit Judge show Hot Bench is underway, and the Lot's Suzanne Marquez got a chance to chat with the judges.
Somebody has to be lying.
Either you're telling me the truth or you're not.
Ma'am, you're lying. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. You're really insulting my intelligence right now.
I think it's the fact that all of our cases are real cases. You know, we will not take a case unless it's been filed in a courtroom, you know, somewhere in the country. And I think that really resonates. And I think viewers can tell the difference. And we're resolving problems that they encounter every day and that sometimes, you know, end up in court. And we're giving really everyone that watches an opportunity to kind of pull up the veil, to see behind what's going on and to hear out loud our internal monologues and to know what the judges are really thinking about these cases.
In many ways, you're making these court decisions, but it feels like you were therapists as well.
Sometimes.
Yeah, we can't avoid that. But I think also the litigants feel that they're getting a quick resolution and a fair resolution. And because there are three of us and two of us have to agree on a verdict, they're confident that we'll get it right, or at least they think we were going to get it right. And we are confident that if we can get an agreement, then we're pretty much right as to how this should be resolved.
You know, it's just an opportunity for them to convince us three towards their side of the case, and so that's what sets this show apart from all the others.
And I have to ask you, whoever wants to answer this, what has been your biggest disagreement when it comes to a case?
The law, and how it should be applied.
Biggest disagreement, yeah, I think so, and I think sometimes really the conflicts come when the law seems to be so clear, but the equity in terms of the fairness of the case seems to be on the other side.
Yeah.
And that's where we have the most difficulty. You know, do we follow the strict application of the law, or do we try to find a way, try to find spaces in the law to do the right thing? And that's usually where I think we break down, and because we don't necessarily agree where those spaces are, or if there are any.
I love that you all have a different perspective and a different approach and background. Are you all to the point where you can look at each other and kind of know where things are going, like which way you're going to rule?
No.
Not always.
No. I think when I look at, for example, Rachel, I'm like, I know how Rachel's about to rule. And we get into deliberations and she's like throwing a wrench into the whole thing. And I'm like, wait, where are you getting this from?
Well, yeah, I think the key is that we try our best to always keep an open mind until we're asked to vote, if you will, on a verdict or to decide individually. And that's the key to a good judge anyway. This idea, the judge who judges least judges best. in the sense that you don't want to prejudge anything because you never know. Talking about it, someone has a completely different perspective, and all of a sudden you say, "Oh my gosh, you're right." But you have to have the humility, if you will, to say, "Yeah, you're right. I'm wrong. I saw that the wrong way."
Humility, always a good thing, right? All right, switching gears from syndication to streaming. The Oscar-winning short film Hair Love continues as a full animated series with Young Love.
Hey guys, my name is Steven, and I'm a music producer.
And I'm a very talented hairstylist, but most importantly, we're parents and we're a family.
Dad, will you play something already?
The family from the Oscar-winning short film Hair Love are back for an honest look at millennial parenting in the new animated series Young Love.
What is this all about?
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Why you got grill marks on the back of your shirt? Oh, y'all never heard of George Foreman?
Series creator and executive producer Matthew A. Cherry wanted to portray a modern family that was both funny and grounded in reality.
Just really wanted to explore what that would look like. Just people that have big aspirations and dreams, but they're also really trying to be present for their young daughter.
Welcome to my castle. You can drop your bag on the floor. My mom and dad will get them.
Are we the hell?
Worse, we're parents.
Cherry was also determined to develop a cartoon that could be enjoyed by the entire household.
The goal with the show is for it to be a co-viewing family show. We wanted to be something that kids could watch with the parents and could also watch with the grandparents.
Money ain't everything. Having somebody to experience the good and bad times with is what's important.
That's going to be good. And when we come back, we get into all things action-packed. A new show hits streaming and a sequel to The Expendables hits theaters. Movie critic Gray Drake will join us and give us her take. Don't go away. Hey, welcome back to The Lot. A new limited series set in the world of John Wick is here. But is it worth a check-in? And will it mark Mel Gibson's comeback? We'll let you decide.
This sacred institution wields power beyond your imagination.
The Hotel for Assassins is open for business in the Continental from the world of John Wick.
If we're gonna take on the Continental, every freak in that hotel will be after us.
The hotel may look familiar to John Wick fans, but the setting is the gritty 1970s, with Colin Waddell portraying a young Winston Scott.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I haven't finished my drink.
The series' action director kept the stars on screen as much as possible.
With the Continental, we didn't have the same feature film time that a normal movie would have. We were kind of on a tight TV schedule. So we had to do months of training, action design, and choreography in weeks with the actors. All of them came from different backgrounds. All of them had different challenges, to try to incorporate into their styles. But at the end of the day, we were able to use the actors, I'm going to say 85 to 90% of the time, which to me keeps the audience invested.
Red light active.
We had to find the best way to respect the time frame, make it feel like we're still in the 70s, but then kind of give it a fresh approach and find our voice for each character within that world too.
This is more than vengeance. This is justice.
Joining me now here is movie critic Gray Drake. So what are your thoughts? Is it Mr. Gibson's comeback?
Well, you know what? His character in this is super mean. And so regardless of how you feel about him, it kind of works either way.
Right.
No, he's the head of the Continental. He's the manager. In the movies, that role's played by Ian McShane. And in this version, we're seeing that character as a kid in the 70s. And he hasn't become the manager yet. And instead, he's actually causing the Continental a whole bunch of problems because his brother stole something and now they're up against the big bad Continental. They're probably not going to win, but I'm all in for this 3-episode show. I think it looks really cool.
So let me ask you this, for John Wick fans, what can you watch in this and say, oh, this is totally John Wick? Is it the cinematography? Because that's what I love about John Wick.
It's totally it. I think that it looks sexy, it's moody, it's got a lot of fighting. For me, I was missing the central character of John Wick.
Were you?
I just love him so much. But I think that this is interesting enough to keep me watching because the Continental is sexy and super violent. And if you're into that, yeah, then it's a fun time on streaming, so it works.
Sexy and super violent always works. Okay, now let's go to the theaters. What's in the theaters? Expendables. What are your thoughts about that?
The fourth movie in the franchise.
Right.
Okay, so a lot of the guys are back, and they're doing what only the Expendables have the strength and brawn to do, which is like stop somebody from doing something horrible, save the world, etc., etc. So you've got Sylvester Stallone, Jason Statham, Dolph Lundgren, and Randy Couture.
A lot of people I love.
Right.
Great cast, though.
It's always amazing. And they're back, but they've added Curtis Jackson, aka 50 Cent, and they've got Megan Fox.
Yes.
And they have two of the most impressive international action stars ever. Tony Jaa and Iko Uwais are two people that I'm so excited American audiences are going to see more of. They've been awesome for forever. So in this one, like, I think that it kind of lacked huge, memorable set pieces, but at the end of the day, you're watching these guys just save the earth and banter with each other.
Yeah.
And that's what they do. And they've added Megan Fox. So, I mean, there's a lot of, like, eye candy in this one.
Got it. Okay.
Right.
So now let's go to streaming.
I was really excited over at Paramount Plus because my heart skipped a little beat when I saw my lover Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Oh, it's the best. We got to check it out.
Okay.
If somebody gets in your face, I want you to be nice. Don't be rude. Ask him to walk, but be nice. Help this gentleman to the door. Until it's time to not be nice.
So says the fighting philosopher.
It cracks me up.
He is very hot.
Oh, my Lord. This is peak Patrick Swayze, okay? And he's playing Dalton. He's a bouncer. He's no nonsense. He's calm. He's in control. And he's brought into this bar where everybody's misbehaving and things are going really badly. But what he doesn't know is that he's ended up in the middle of this huge drama in this small town where, like, classic actor Ben Gazzara is this bad guy that wants the bar to fail. He's trying to bribe Patrick Swayze, but he doesn't know him because bribing Patrick Swayze does not work. Okay.
So let me ask you this. People who don't know anything about Roadhouse, Patrick Swayze, how do you think they'll perceive this? This new movie.
Right. It's classic action. You've got a lot of punching. You have the Jeff Healey band, so the music is really good. But the centerpiece is Patrick Swayze ripping a guy's throat out. I know.
It's got to be good.
It's got to be good.
It's got to be good. Okay, and the last one, Running Man.
Yep. We got Arnold Schwarzenegger, Arnold himself.
back.
And this is the Hunger Games before the Hunger Games was the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
So here's a clip.
On your mark!
I'll be back.
Go!
The highest rated TV show in history.
Guess they want us to stay.
It's a game between life and death.
Arnold is playing a wrongfully accused police officer, and the only way that he can get out of trouble is by choosing to participate in a TV show where the prize is his life. It's very dramatic.
Very Arnold. Very Arnold.
It's very Arnold. And it's super dated. It takes place in, quote, 2017, end quote. So it doesn't age great, but it's really fun to watch. You've also got Maria Conchita Alonso, and the cast is great. There are guys with hockey sticks with knives on them. The action never ends in this one. It's classic.
Very good. All right. Thank you so much, Gray. We'll see you next week.
You bet.
All right, awesome. And when we come back, a look at a Broadway musical that may be making a stop to your city soon. How cool is that? We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back to The Lot. You can discover a whole new world at Disney's Aladdin, the hit Broadway musical on tour now. The Lot's Suzanne Marquez went backstage and behind the scenes to see the sets and props and got a tour of the stars' dressing rooms.
From
From the producer of The Lion King comes the timeless story of Aladdin, a thrilling new production filled with unforgettable beauty, comedy, and magic. We went behind the scenes to check out the cool props and costumes.
Am I prepared for what's outside?
Senzel Ahmadi plays Princess Jasmine. She has been playing dress up as Jasmine since she was 5. She gave us a tour of her glamorous dressing room.
So this is Jasmine's dressing room. This is my table. This is where I do my makeup and everything. This is some of my Jasmine jewelry. So I have like my wedding jewelry over here, and I have the blue jewelry that I wear with my blue Jasmine costume. And over here, of course, is my crowns. This is my friend Bruce. Bruce holds some of my crowns for me sometimes. So this is my marketplace crown. This is my blue one that I wear with my blue outfit. And then this is my favorite crown. This is my wedding crown, and it's so pretty. It just has so many crystals on it, and it's pink, and I love pink. This is the iconic blue Princess Jasmine costume, and it's also my favorite costume just because it's so iconic. And all of these are Swarovski crystals and hand beaded on there. I mean, under the lights, this thing is just, it's so sparkly on stage. It's gorgeous.
Water flows under the bridge, let it pass, let it go.
Audie Roy plays the show's namesake, street rat turned Prince Ali, then hero Aladdin.
The iconic Aladdin street rat outfit. We've got the vest with the patchwork, and so it really shows off that street rat look with the sash, and I guess this is like a rag? I don't actually know. Here we have the cape. This is probably my favorite part of the show. I always wanted a cape as a kid, and so getting a cape to be Aladdin is probably the best part of the show. But I get a wonderful royal cape with my Prince Ali fit, and you can see all these crystals that have been sewn on, and the attention to detail that the costume designer Greg Barnes has is just amazing. And there's still sparkles all down the leg. And then these are the royal vestments that I wear only for like 10-15 minutes, but it's so wonderful.
And everyone's favorite, Marcus M. Martin, stars as the charismatic scene stealer, the Genie.
This has been my dream role since I was 16 years old. I was watching the Tony Awards when I was 16. Like most theater kids, the Tony Awards is my Super Bowl Sunday. And I was watching the Tonys, and I saw the original Broadway cast of Aladdin, the original Genie, James Monroe Iglehart, perform Friend Like Me. And I knew that night and that moment that I could pull this off in a few years.
With his lamp, he makes all possibilities infinite.
No, all you gotta do is just rub it, and then boom. Just call my name, I'll be there.
Love it.
There it is.
I have wishes just flooding my mind right now.
Yes. I love it.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So is anybody allowed to touch the lamp, or only Genie?
This is my home.
Oh, yeah, we can mess with the home.
This is
home sweet home for one.
Home sweet home. Listen, can people just walk up in your house and do whatever? Okay?
Excuse me.
Yes. Take off your shoes. Do not go in my fridge without my permission.
You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Who doesn't love a good musical? Disney's Aladdin is on stage at the Pantages in Hollywood, then travels to the middle of the country. For dates, locations, and tickets, you can visit AladdinThemusical.com. That's a wrap for this episode. Thanks for watching. I'm Marquina Brown. Suzette Marquez will be back next week on The Lot. Have a good one.